Hello everyone and welcome, and this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of April 25th through May 1st of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to all of those who have subscribed to my channel. It has helped it grow, as well as those who have given it a thumbs up on videos that they liked and watched and left comments. Thank you very much for that. And you're starting out with the High Priestess. Talking to somebody, looking at, your past a little bit. This is somebody, a family member. Maybe you haven't heard from them for a while and you start talking and reminiscing. Maybe somebody that's in the family you haven't spoken to for a long time maybe gets in touch with you this week. And the Four of Swords, so well-deserved time out for yourself. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit under the weather lately, not sure about your next step. Maybe this could be a heavy workload or a misunderstanding of some kind, or this could be you, that maybe somebody said something and it hurt you quite deeply, so now you're trying to heal from it. And the Knight of Wands. So there you go. This could be a vacation in the near future for some of you. Usually it's by vehicle of some sort. Maybe you're thinking of even taking a train ride somewhere, go and see some people you haven't seen for a while. Just something totally different and unexpected for yourself. Maybe you're realizing that, there's some people in your life you haven't seen for a long time, and you're deciding that, what, I'm just going to pack my bags and go there and see them. And the Eight of Pentacles. So a lot of hard work, head down, working diligently, realizing there's something that you want to have come around a lot more quicker, and you're willing to, do what you have to do to see it come around. This is, better luck. You're moving forward. You're starting over in something, a new endeavor, but it's a very fortunate move for yourself. You're motivating to make some major changes, some major shifts. So you're suddenly almost like the student starting over. People are starting to realize that, they haven't seen you this way for a long time. Maybe something sparked your interest. And the Queen of Rods. So you're definitely setting out on a successful venture for yourself. Maybe you're taking that step of almost being like, I'm the manager in charge of what my life is going to be like, so I need to own this and step forward. Once you make those decisions, you're flexible enough if you need to be, but otherwise you're just heading for something that your heart is telling you to step forward with. And the Four of Rods. So there you go. Solid foundation. You're rejoicing. You're having good times. Good relationships. You're starting to build things on more solid foundation. And that can be in your family life as well. You're just rewarding yourself as you go. That might be that trip that you're deciding to take. You're literally patting yourself on the back this week saying, I finally accomplished all this. Now I'm going to do something just for me, that's quite beautiful to do. And the Seven of Pentacles. You are definitely, watching your finances, put a lot of work into things. You're waiting for things to come back around, for you. If you made investments, you're waiting for them to pay dividends. This could be, some of you are cooks and stuff, and maybe you've come up with how to make, good grief, a cookbook. Maybe you're writing yourself a cookbook and you're trying to get it published, the sort of thing, and you've sent it to the printers and it's sort of sitting there, but you're just patiently having to cool your jets and wait for this to come about. And the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So yeah, you're you know, overflowing with absolutely passion for this new endeavor. You're feeling more abundant. You're just rejoicing in yourself more. You're trusting your own judgments. You've been, working hard for this for a long time, and now you've presented it to the world and you're waiting for it to come back to you. The Ten of Cups, beautiful. So happy home, happy life, good friends, lots of support, morally as well as otherwise. If this is a job that you're in, you're getting along with your co-workers. You're feeling more emotionally secure with yourself. And if this is the beginning of a new relationship for some of you, this is going to be a relationship that's going to last for many years to come. You're going to be quite happy. You're going to get along, and you're just moving forward together on a lot of new endeavors in your lives. And there you go. Well, Three of Rods, standing on the edge, looking out into the future of all the possibilities. You're just waiting for your ships to come in and show you what is your next step going forward. But you're patiently doing it because you're on, good solid foundation. You're happy, you're content. And I don't think you've been there for a while, And the Ten of Rods, so you've learned to put the burdens down and tell people that, I'm not going to be putting this hard work into this job anymore because it's not my responsibilities. And if this is a task that you've taken on at home of maybe helping somebody all the time, and now they just expect it and they don't even try for themselves, maybe you're just tired of that as well, and you're starting to realize that it's taking a toll on you. So you're handing off that gauntlet back to them, saying, I'm tired, and it's time that you pick up these pieces, not me anymore. So that takes a lot. And the Nine of Pentacles. So you're definitely self-independent here. You have enough to support yourself and take care of yourself, and you've worked hard to get it. It's not like it's been handed to you. Maybe you've been alone for quite some time here and wondering, do I really want to get back into a relationship? Or do I want to stay on my own? So you're having a lot of contemplating that way. Like sometimes you get lonely, but you're not alone. You can, you're well aware that, do I want somebody to invade my space anymore? Or am I comfortable with just me and I'll go to visit somebody? So you're definitely on that mark. And like I said, you're quite comfortable with yourself. And sometimes that in its own makes people leery or not understand, but it doesn't matter for them to understand. You're doing this for you. And the Chariot. So you're healing yourself. If this was a situation or a job or a friendship or a relationship that wasn't going correctly, and it was dead end situation, you've cut that part out of you. You start to heal yourself. You realize where you want to go moving forward. You're not getting ahead of yourself or you're stepping sideways. You're just going one step at a time. You can see at the end of the tunnel what your dreams and hopes are, and you're headed that direction. You're not taking your eye off the prize anymore. We're not getting distracted by other things. You're mastering your emotions with saying and having the ability to say, I don't want to do that, or I'm not doing that, or getting persuaded to do it. You're just standing there saying no, and they're going to have to accept that from you now because that is who you've stepped into becoming, a self-independent person. And you're well within your rights to do so. And like I said, you have the means to take care of yourself. You're comfortable with yourself and your surroundings. And you're just moving forward with whatever you choose to do. Like I said, if this is a relationship, it's the relationship that you've chosen. the person you've chosen, and they choose you back because it's harmonious and you're happy and you're getting along together and things are starting to grow. All right, I'm going to pick and shuffle you an angel oracle card, but your cards are very positive. You are moving into a whole new era in your life. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon the angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Oh, isn't that perfect? All right, and on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and bye for now.